Let's talk about, hi, this is John again. Let's talk about the research inside the paper a little bit. You'll notice in the opening of the introductory paragraph for our sample paper that credit was given right here at the end of the story to Brian. You'll notice there's no quotation marks on the story. That means it's a paraphrase. It was put in the writer's own words. And then they give credit to the source, Brian, and parenthetical there. You want to have at least 2 or 3 citations per body paragraph. And in the intro paragraph, few quotations, if any, only paraphrasing. But then in the body of the paper, it'd be good to have an equal blend of quoting and paraphrasing. Let's look at this first body paragraph on improve your overall health on page 2. You'll notice near the top that there's a citation right there, doctors at the University of Maryland, etc. That's in quotation marks, and then after it is the title of the website. So that is a quote taken word for word, which is why we use quotation marks, and there was no author. So they put in the title of the website, and the title of that website should be on the Works Consulted page. You'll notice shortly after that there's another citation also highlighted in yellow. This one here, that's also a paraphrase because it's not there's no quotation marks, and it's paraphrased from an author named Granville off page 1. So the first one up above, doctors at the University of Maryland, was a quote parenthetical. The second one was a paraphrase parenthetical put in the writer's own words. This third one here is a lead-in quote. The author names are mentioned at the beginning before the quotation. So there's 3 citations in this first body paragraph. A quote parenthetical, a paraphrase parenthetical, and a lead-in quote. And they're from 3 different sources, and they're 3 different styles of citations. That is perfect if you can mix it around. You'll see in our book in chapter 14, and that's edition 11, about the MLA in-text citation method, which is what these are examples of. So we are using MLA in-text. If you want to look at online resources for MLA in-text, look at the Purdue OWL, O-W-L. That stands for Online Writing Lab. Just Google that up, and you can find out examples for how to do online citations. Let's look at this next body paragraph too for a moment. That's the end of need for dialysis paragraph. You see this first citation here? Do you recognize what style that is? That is a paraphrase parenthetical. There's no quote marks on it, so the writer put it in their own words, but they still gave credit to the authors, Medin, Ellender, and Highlander. As we continue on in that second body paragraph, you'll see a lead-in quote here highlighted in yellow. They said according to Joyce, that would be the author, and then there's the quote marks. And then a little bit lower down, they have another paraphrase parenthetical from Granville. So each body paragraph should have at least 2 or 3 citations, and we should mix up the styles of citations. Sometimes quoting, sometimes paraphrasing, and sometimes leading in, and sometimes giving credit in the parenthetical at the end. You can use this sample paper as an example. You can look in the book in chapter 14 about MLA in-text citation methods, or you can Google up the Purdue OWL and see plenty of examples there. This is the way we incorporate research into the paper. I mean, after all, this is a research paper. So we want to be giving a lot of credit for the research that's put into this paper.